Hello, it's Job from Job's Journal. I hope you're doing well. As you can tell from this bag, we are going to do a what I'm packing to Japan video. This is actually my personal item for the airplane, and I want to show you what's inside because it has, I think, it has all the stationery that I'm going to bring, as well as some everyday essentials and my camera and tech stuff. So I thought it would be cool to show you, and it was just good for me to pack because I'm leaving in like a day or two. So yeah, let's just get started. This contains, again, tech and everything in between, anything that you really need for like the plane ride too. Ooh, you know what, I don't have my e-reader in here. That's one thing I need to remember. But we'll get started. We'll alternate through the items, but we'll start with stationery first. So I am bringing, obviously, a traveler's notebook. It is the 10-year birthday or anniversary of this actual traveler's notebook cover. This is the black Travelers Company traveler's notebook in the regular size. This is an older one because it still has the Midori branding. And I wanted to bring it back to its ancestral home on its birthday month. Bring it back to Japan. And we're also visiting the Traveler's Notebook factory, not the actual Thailand factory that this was like made in, but it was like assembled and packaged there. But I think the Thailand factory is where they source the leather. And I should probably say that I have a bunch of stationery in this bag that I would normally bring for like a trip. This just seems a little bit more excessive than usual because I'm going to Japan for a work trip because, we're going there for work. And since I work for Travelers Company USA and Plotter USA, we're going to visit the Plotter and TRC headquarters and see the office. And then I'll talk about why I'm bringing these other notebooks too, just because it kind of plays into the whole work trip thing. And then I just have my regular inserts in here. I have my monthly refill that I'm severely behind in. I'm always like 3 months behind, but it's easy to catch up because you just put like a bunch of stickers and it looks cute. And then I just have a blank insert in here. I'm actually still using like a insert that I haven't finished because I am taking a different approach to this trip. Usually I bring all my ephemera home in like an organized manner. Actually, that's a lie. I usually bring ephemera home. Sometimes it's organized, sometimes it's not. But I'm just gonna bring this, and I am gonna bring a tape runner or glue stick, and I'm just gonna start sticking things on here as I collect it, because I think back then I was like, oh, I want it to look perfect and I want to fussy cut things out, but I just want to take a little bit more of a loose approach to journaling this trip because I have a bunch of back-to-back travels this summer, and although I love to dedicate like a good week of like, zoning in at my desk each night, like, late nights like 9 to midnight or even later to like journal about the trip. It's just not going to be possible for this trip just because of this summer and my other plans happening this summer. So I'm just going to try and journal on the trip as much as possible. I always say this and I always try and I usually fail, but it's better to just try again, right? Each time. I will keep you updated, obviously, and I will be posting on my Instagram stories to keep everyone updated on the trip. Next up, I have my tech pouch. This is from Porter, one of my favorite Japanese bag brands. They like to reimagine a lot of like military jackets and kind of or even military bag silhouettes and update it for modern times. And it always has the iconic orange lining, just like the MA1 bomber jackets that they reference. And I just have my MacBook charger in here, my iPad charger, and then I'm gonna put my phone charger as well. Just all the chargers, they all fit in here, which is nice. And I'm gonna bring a small SSD for storage as well for photos. They're not all in here just because everything's kind of plugged in still, but I will put them in this pouch. Next up, passport size traveler's notebook. I'm still deciding if I want to use my camel cover or the new red one I've been using. Let me just grab it so I can show you. I was using this up until like this week, and I thought maybe I'll bring my camel since, you know, this is my 5th star edition. Like, it feels precious and special, and it feels nice to bring this on a trip. But I also haven't traveled with my... Oh no, I have. I brought this to Texas, but I hasn't seen international travel yet, so we'll see. I'm still deciding, but this is pretty straightforward. This just has my weekly summary. It's either photos sometimes if I'm behind, but more often than not that it just has like writing in it. And I'm excited to just keep this because I can write in this super quick, like a minute or so. It doesn't take that long. It's just, for me, I get behind in this because I forget, but it's not the time it takes to fill it in, it's just remembering to do it. So I try to do it in the morning so I don't forget. I've had this camera bag since maybe like 2010, maybe even longer, maybe 15 years. I bought this when I bought my first camera, my Canon Rebel T2i, and I've used it for every camera since because it still works. It's low pro, it just fits one camera, and I usually use this if I'm only bringing my Fujifilm camera, which is filming right now some B-roll, but I think I'm gonna just bring one camera, one like mirrorless camera, and I usually keep its batteries in here. This is super old. I'm pretty sure you can still find it. You can use this as a bag and use it with straps, and sometimes I'm tempted to do that, but I just do not like the way it looks. It's kind of like peeling off like whatever fabric was on there, but it still works functionally, so that's why I still keep it and use it to this day. But I do like that I have the functionality of using this as a bag out and about if I need to, and I can just use the to and fro straps actually. So there's that fits in there. This is my passport holder, so ta-da. But this actually fits passport size refills, and this is actually a design fill brand called Touch and Flow. You might have seen it in Japan. It's like a small curated boutique that carries design fill brands like Plotter, Traveler's Notebook, Knox, but they also sell a few proprietary items, and this is one of them. They make these super fun and very luxurious feeling notebooks. They kind of remind me of the Hermes notebooks. I have this one as well. I bought this the last work trip I went to Japan, and they just fit one like very thin insert. This one fits passport size refills, and this takes B6 refills. So this is what it looks like. I went on an MD factory tour, MD paper factory tour, and took notes there. And yeah, I love these things, and I am bringing this because if we ever meet people from the Touch and Flow team, I don't want to go to a meeting without having, you know, one of the items from that brand at the meeting. So I'll take notes in here. I can just put, the nice thing about this is that you can pass like more paper in here. I have sensitive documents in here, so I can't show you, but you can put like another passport size refill or a Touch and Flow refill in there. But I might just put a passport size Traveler's Notebook refill in here just because I'm actually out. I finished all my Touch and Flow refills, so I should buy some when I'm in Japan. And then I have my medicine pouch. Has medicine, Ricola wipes. If you're Filipino, katingko, which is like an all-around oil. Like, it's kind of like a menthol oil, kind of like Vicks Vapor Rub, or as they say in the Philippines, Bix Vapor Rub. Trader Joe's mints, Mofusan medicine case that my friend and coworker Christina gave. We are twins with this. She got this for me for my birthday. And yeah, this just has medicine. In that same pouch, I have my AirPods. even more bins. These are Altoids though. I like to keep this separate so I can just put this in a smaller bag. Because like, for example, like if I just want to go out with, I don't know, this, which I don't know if I ever would, but I can just put it in the pouch, my camera, a notebook on top, and go. Or, I mean, technically I could just pull this and fit it in if it fits. Plotter, because we're meeting with the plotter team. This is the special 5th anniversary Japan edition. It's red Pueblo leather. Looks more pink, but I don't know. It's just so nice. Again, I'm really into red and like primary colors. I've been in a red phase for like 2 years now, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. And I just have my favorite pen body, the Uniball 1P, or is it F? It's the one that's like a little bit more high quality, and I have a Muji refill in here, which reminds me I should buy some Muji refills like while I'm in Japan. And then I think, oh yeah, since we're going there in the summer, my favorite fan, I bought this before. Ooh, I think I bought this one. It was my first trip to San Francisco for the San Francisco Pen Show. And I like this because it's foldable, and I actually use it this way a lot. So when you're like at a desk, you can just prop it up and use it. This doesn't hold a charge as long anymore, but it's still held on. I've had this since 2022, and it still feels good. Yeah, this is nice. I have the fans off right now, so it's quite warm. And then I have my MD A5 notebook with my BK XTSL pen holder with my Pilot Custom 823. You know what this means. I'm going to try and do morning pages on my trip. I don't know if it's possible, but I want to have some sort of routine while I'm on this, traveling Japan extravaganza. So I'm going to bring this. And also I have meetings with the MD paper team too. So it kills 2 birds with 1 stone, because it's nice to bring, again, some stationery from that brand, and also I love using this anyways, so I might as well bring it and continue with my morning pages. It is a bit heavier because as you can see, I've been using an A5 plotter, but every summer I move to a Bible size just so I can travel more lightly with things. And then the last tech device is my iPad. This is the iPad Pro. It has a keyboard. I will be using this for work and for pleasure. And then the last thing is my stationery pouch. This is the Mr. Softy X. Mr. Softy collaborates with City Super and Log On for Travelers Company. Like 4 brands. But this is when my first time to Japan, I bought this at Travelers Factory Nakameguro, and I don't know, I just really like this pouch. It has blue and red, and obviously I love yellows, but I've been really into blue and red and the primary colors. And this has all of my other miscellaneous stationery. So this holds my pencil case. I'll actually show you everything that I have in here. It's super minimal. So another Uniball pen, water brush, my favorite pen also, favorite pen number 2, Uni Jetstream, multi-pen, Travelers Factory pencil, Midori extra small tape runner, a black seed eraser. Ooh, do I need this in here? I really don't. A water mister, mini scissors that fit airline guidelines, and the art toolkit demi palette. Looks like this guy. Ta-da! So tiny. I put this in my favorites. I guess the water mister's in here for this, but I mean, if I really wanted to make more room for everything, I could just take that out. But as it stands, everything fits. It's very snug though. So I always kind of have to like push everything in. But this is the Travelers Factory medium-sized pouch, pen pouch. It's still very tiny though. I have this in here as my main thing for my supplies. You can tell like it's very pared back. No washies, no nothing, because I'll probably buy a washi tape there, or I'll use stuff at work. So, and then I'm bringing this standalone, heavy duty, bigger tape runner, and I'm probably just gonna keep this at the hotel so I can just tape things down when I get home. I'm bringing, this is all still in the same pouch. I'm bringing my road trip traveler's notebook because when the Travelers Company team was here, I got 2 of the 3 original creators of the Traveler's Notebook to sign this Traveler's Notebook. I have Ijima-san, I have Ishii-san, and then I still need Miho, the designer, the person that I probably look up to the most, the designer of the team, who does all of like the diary refill stickers. Miho-san, I didn't get to meet her because she didn't go on the business trip here for the road trip caravan, so I have this space for her to sign. So they have the 2 signatures here and she'll sign up here. And that's really the only reason why I'm bringing this. I just want her to sign it. Technically, I could use this as my traveler's notebook, but I do really want to use my black traveler's notebook as it is my 10 years of owning it. And then another like weird thing to be bringing, I'm going to put this inside this notebook actually. You're like, why are you bringing a completed travel journal? Well, the last time I went to Japan was in January 2024, and I basically, at the time of filming this, I'm still not done it, but I hope that when I leave in a few days, I will be done collaging and painting and doodling. So painting in here, doodling in here. I just hope to finish all the collaging, painting, and doodling so I can write in this during my plane ride to Japan. And I think it's going to be meta, reflecting about my last Japan trip as I go to Japan. So I'm almost done. You can see that there's spaces for me to write and journal while I'm on the plane. I'm going to have to be a big boy and not care about, the people beside me and be like, oh, what are you doing? I just got to zone in, lock in, and do my writing and journal about this trip, because I have been putting off this journal insert for so long. Like I don't know, there's something about documenting this trip that I was like, if I document it, the trip's over, even though it's been over for a year. But I guess it's like a memory thing. Like I don't want that memory to finally be finished, even though it already has passed, but like it's like a true end to that era. But since I'm going back, it feels like a celebration instead, because I'm celebrating everything that I learned and got to experience that past Japan trip, and I'm going to make new experiences. So nothing to be sad about, and it's actually a very exciting and fulfilling like thing to do actually on the airplane, is to reflect and journal about the last time you went to that place. So incredibly excited to do this. I've never done anything like this before on the airplane. Usually I just like sleep and watch a movie and eat all the food. So this will be fun. I think that is pretty much it. Let me just check all the pockets. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I just have a random canvas pouch. This is the coffee table trip pouch in like the yellow, mustard yellow. This doesn't fit the regular size traveler's notebook, but it fits Bible size plotter. So I always tell people, if you have a Bible size or a narrow size, this bag fits really nicely in there. I just have stuff like that in here, and then I packed 2 granola bars, emergency granola bars for the trip, just in case. But yeah, that is it. So much fits in here. Oh yeah, and then there's a back pocket in here, and this is nice for when you're going through security and you don't want to put your phone on the tray, because I don't know, I always feel like I'm gonna misplace it. I usually put my phone, Apple Watch, any jewelry in here before you go through TSA, just so it's easier. And then yeah, this like packs up to nothing. So like if I buy, I don't know, buy a bag or something, I can just pack this up. And yeah, I think that is it. Thanks for joining me for this little what's in my bag and what I'm packing to Japan video. I can't wait to share more of my experiences when I get back, and I think I will definitely share my experience this time. The last time I was hesitant to share a lot of it just because I just started working for the company and I didn't know how much I could share. But since, you know, we're a little bit more I don't want to say experience. We've been working for the company for a little bit longer. It feels more fun to share that journey with you all this time. By the time that you're watching this, I'm actually in Japan already, so I hope you can check out my Instagram to see what I've been up to. I usually post a lot on my Instagram stories, so if you want to see like in real time what I'm doing, what I've purchased, what I'm eating, go check out Instagram stories. And yeah, on Patreon, there's obviously new rewards and exclusive content on there, so that's the best way to support Job's Journal. I would love it if you would check out my Patreon. I think that's it. If you are, you know, at the end of this video, thank you for watching, and please leave a comment. And the video gang, you can leave your favorite bag emoji in the comments, or the Japan flag, or even any emoji that makes you think of Japan. But yeah, leave your favorite bag emoji or Japan emoji in the comments. I think that's it. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I get back, hopefully with some sort of haul. Oh my gosh, Japan stationery haul. I spent how much in Japan? Just kidding. I hope not. I hope future Job exercises some restraint. Okay, I'm rambling, so I should say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye bye. Job dang he. Bye.